And we just got a shot of uptown. Looked like a sunny start to the day, but you've said that may not stick around the whole day.
Yeah, we're looking at the possibility for scattered thunderstorms as we head through the afternoon, some of which could be strong or even severe. So plan accordingly. Before those pop up, though, another day with heat and humidity. Temperatures climbing into the 90s, feeling more like 105 degrees or so, and that's why heat advisories have been issued. Taking a look at that storm chance, scattered thunderstorms this afternoon, looking at heavy rain, gusty winds, and lightning. Best chance going to be during the afternoon and evening hours. Here's what we can expect going forward. You can see hot conditions as we go through the day today. Monday and Tuesday, humidity going to really take a break, really even into Wednesday. But as we head toward Thursday, we'll start to see the heat and humidity ramping back up. Taking a look at our heat advisory. It includes Mecklenburg County, most of the metro, Gaston and Cabarrus County, for the potential of those heat index values to climb up to about 105 degrees or so in these areas. Dangerous heat and humidity. Dew points in the 70s this morning, dealing with a lot of humidity today, and that'll help fuel those thunderstorms as we head through the afternoon. Current temperatures looking at 74 Lenore, 76 in Lincoln, 77 Monroe, 81 in Chesterfield. Across the area, we'll see those temperatures a little bit warmer in the Sandhills, a little bit later to see the storms, but 94 degrees. Let's talk about feel-like temperatures, though. By 10 o'clock this morning, feeling like 96 in Charlotte, 97 in Chesterfield. There's those triple digits as we head toward 11:30, and then topping out around 106 for feel-like temperatures, if we can get that high before those thunderstorms fire up where you live. As we head toward Monday afternoon, look at those feel-like temperatures, mid-80s. Going to feel a lot better tomorrow and Tuesday. Visible satellite shows some of the cloud cover from those thunderstorms up across Boone, moving towards Statesville. Most of us dealing with a lot of sunshine already, though. That'll help, again, to stabilize the atmosphere. But there's that look at those showers across the Boone area, still holding tight. That's all associated with the cold front that's swinging our way. Time it out for you. 11 o'clock, starting to see some of those storms firing up. 1, 2 o'clock, becoming more widespread in nature. That'll be the case through the evening. Still holding that scenario as we head towards 7, 8 o'clock. The cold front finally clears tomorrow morning. Can't rule out a shower or two tomorrow morning. Can't rule out an isolated severe storm as well. Heavy rain, strong winds, and hail going to be the main threats from those storms. Temperatures are going to be in the 90s once again for today, tacking on another one to that tally, but a little bit of a break for Tuesday as we head into Friday. Another first alert with those triple-digit heat index values possible once again.